friends, so welcome to my new crafty roulette week. Yeah, so I've started this week with 12 beauties, and it was a funny stitch because only 100 crosses, it's basically nothing, especially when it comes to a project as big as this one. But well, I need to stick to my roulette. I actually stitched a little bit more than 100, like 100 and couple. But what can I say? I just wanted to finish this because I've decided, well, I actually started it here, around here, the browns. I'm not really sure what that is yet, but I need to check the chart, but I haven't been doing that. But then I moved over here and I realized that this is the beginning of the hair from the first beauty. So I was trying to keep her when I finish all the background stuff, but then I decided that no, I just wanted to go with the flow. And if I'll start stitching the beauty, then fine, because I really want to get to them already. They are so beautiful and colorful. I really want to stitch their dresses, their kimonos, I guess, their hair, their faces. They're beautiful, and I really want to see how they start growing. So this is the beginning of the first one. This is her hair, and this is one of the colors. I think there's some black in there, but we'll see once I get to it. Anyways, yeah, so this has actually happened last night. I stitched it a little bit, not too long, because we went to bed kind of early, I guess. My baby boy was kind of crying for some reason. He usually goes to bed around 10 and a half or so, and sometimes he wakes during the night to eat, and sometimes he sleeps through the night till morning. So that depends on, I don't know, I guess if he's getting really hungry during the night. But last night, for some reason, he woke up at about 1 o'clock and he was crying like crazy, and apparently he was hungry, so I gave him his bottle and he ate, and then he woke up again at 5 o'clock. So I don't know what happened with him. I guess he had trouble sleeping. I think it's because of his teeth. I think his gums are being itchy, so he's kind of annoyed sometimes. Sometimes he's sweetie and sometimes he's annoyed, but it's fine. That's his job. His job is to be crying and making everybody crazy. But no, he needs to be a calm little boy, and he is. He's a beautiful little baby. Okay, so this is not about my baby. Anyways, this is about it. Only 100 crosses. This is 18 count for those of you who don't remember. And this is kit from Ami Shop. This is store on AliExpress that I got this from. It's kind of expensive. It's huge, but what can I do? I love this design for years. I've been watching it, and then I decided to get it, and I decided to start it because I wanted it for so long. So that's just what I have. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to spin the roulette again right now, see what we will end up with, and start stitching the week. So let's have a great stitchy week and see how we progress with it. So I have this feeling, this roulette thing, sometimes I think that she is kind of getting stuck on like 2 or 3 processes that are smaller. For some reason, the smaller ones, it's not like she understands, but maybe she does, because she gives me like 3 processes all the time with a crazy amount of crosses to stitch, and the larger projects she doesn't. So maybe there's something in there, I don't know. But if I'll keep this going, I will finish this one as well in like 2 weeks. So yeah, this is the swan again. It fell again. And 723 actually I stitched, because I kind of lost it. I was talking to my husband and I sort of lost my train of thought, and I stitched a little more than I had to, but I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it very, very much. I love this progress. Look, as how much have I stitched in only 2 sittings, and I think that's quite a lot. You can even see this is going to be his neck. This is, by the way, the swan, if you don't know. And this is his wings. So right about here the flowers are going to happen. I'm hoping the size of the fabric is good enough. I think I'll have to like move it a little bit to the side, but not too much, because it's rounded, so it's not supposed to go too far. But it's much bigger than I was expecting. I thought that it will be smaller. I mean, look at this. It's already the size of my hand. Like the 32 count is much smaller outcome eventually. Well, of course, because it's a larger count, but when I look at it like one next to the other, I don't see that big of a difference, but maybe there is, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I've finished this. Like I said, 723 crosses are stitched. I am going to spin the roulette again in a couple of minutes, but before I do that, I have received 2 packages, yay, already today. Today is Sunday, by the way, and no, today's not no, today's Sunday. Is it Sunday today? Yep, it's Sunday. Anyways, I am going to film 2 videos for you. One is for one process that I'm planning to start by the end of this week. I will be adding it to my roulette at the end of this week, so maybe the video for it will come out this week. Now the second one, the materials for the second project, I think that I will put it aside for a couple of, well, I'm not going to say a couple of, but maybe for a while, because let's just say that my current, the one that I'm going to start like this week, it's something that surprised me, because it's really not exactly my style, but for some reason I just fell in love with it. And I really try, and I want to do something different. So something different for me, definitely. I have changed a couple of materials that I was supposed to stitch with, or like planned to stitch with, and I'm going to show that to you this week. So wait for 2 shopping videos, 2 new projects that are going to happen, one sooner, the other later. Plus I have another package or 2 coming to my mom's house with another project that I am going to start a little bit later on. So yeah, a lot of projects going on right now, and I am enjoying each and every one of them. The only thing that the project that I'm going to start this week have replaced the project that I'm going to show you during this week, like the materials for it. So I'm going to tell you about it a little later at the next video. But for now, this is what I have. These are the crosses. I think they are looking pretty good. If you don't remember, this is 27 Linda, and well, 32 count is a little bit more my kind of, fabric, I guess, because the coverage is better. But it's fine too, because from the far you can't really see the material behind the crosses. So alright, so let's spin roulette again. Let's see what falls out, and let's hope that I won't start the new project before I'll film a video for it. So because I just can't wait. I just want to do just a couple of crosses, please. Okay, so I'll talk to you after this spin. So I finished this round, and I've just realized that I have erased the photos that I was taking before I started stitching each and all of, well, each and one of these projects. I don't know what I want to say. Anyways, I erased the photos that I was taking from before. So yeah, so that's a bad thing. But basically what I've done here, I've been stitching, I was supposed to be stitching 200 crosses, but I've stitched 309. So to be honest, I could keep stitching it like for 2 days now. But I have started a new project. Hopefully the video about it came out before this one, because that was my plan. So if so, you might have seen my new beginning, my new project, my new something new for me, because it's not something that's typical for my stitching, but I think that it will be pretty interesting because of the materials. So yeah, so hopefully that went well and it was published in time. If so, this video, in the end of it, you will see what I was talking about, and I will add it to my roulette, so that will be a part of my game. Even though sometimes I think that maybe I will really want to stitch it more than just playing the roulette, because it could give it to me like once in a week or 2 weeks, and that's going to be really sad because that's a new project. Anyways, we'll see. I was thinking maybe not to add it to my roulette, just because I wanted to stitch it more than just in a game. But then I thought that, you know what, if I want to stitch it that much, then I will just take it and stitch it and just tell you about it. So alright, so I'm going to spin the roulette again. Let's see what we will need to stitch next, and hopefully I won't forget or won't erase my photos for the next project. So check out to see if I did that. Today my husband looked at this and he said that it was going very well, that I am actually building it up. So yeah, I said yes, thanks to my new game, to my roulette. I actually get to really work on my project. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm really having fun with it. Look at my progresses. I mean, I was kind of stitching them, but it seemed like I wasn't making a lot of progress because it was kind of, I don't know. It just seemed like I wasn't making it. But now that I'm playing my roulette and I get like 600 crosses or like 500 crosses or even 900 crosses, 700 crosses, it's just fun because I can see the difference. The only problem right now with this video, I think that I kind of lost the folder with the photos from these projects, like before and after photos. I mean the before photos, I don't make after photos, but I did lose it, so that's a little bit annoying. I hope that I will find a couple of them in my main folder for my photos in my phone, but I think that I erased it. I'm not sure because I remember taking the photos, but I don't remember if I erased it. Maybe I accidentally erased it. I have no idea, but I cannot find them. That's kind of sad because I liked making the before photos so I myself can see the progress. So maybe this video will be like half without it. But anyways, I love how it looks. Look at this. I'm almost about to finish the next sector and then I'll move on with it. I love this project. I don't know what it is about the blue colors, but it is sometimes it seems to me like kind of a monochrome, because I mean it has a lot of colors. It has a lot of blue and light blue and dark blue and a lot of blue. But if you look at it all together, there's mostly blue color in it. So like for now, at least for now. So I'm not really sure what it is, but it just still is fun for me to stitch. I mean, do you remember Ruby Thais, which is the girl in the red dress? I love that project. I really love the image, but for some reason it got so difficult for me to stitch. I think it really was the red, because mostly in that project red is what ruled in it, because it had a beautiful huge red dress, like almost more than half of the design. And for some reason I was really struggling with it. I don't know if it was the materials, but the color really annoyed me. Somebody actually told me that maybe it was about the red, because red color makes you a little angry sometimes if you look at it for a long time. It kind of drives your something about, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if that's true, but blue is calming, so I like how it's going. There you go. I just love the zoom in this camera. Look at this. You can see every little cross. You can see a flaw. There is, and there are flaws in my stitching, I'm sure, but still I think that the crosses are so beautiful. I just love looking at them closely. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. This is what I have stitched. I think I'm making a good progress with it. Let's spin the roulette again. Hopefully it will be something not that difficult, because I'm not moving. I'm going to my mom's house this weekend, so I just wanna make it, because I still need to upload the videos before I leave, and well, I have only like a day and a half to stitch. So let's see what falls in my roulette and start stitching. So 900 crosses are behind us. That's a lot. With a project like this one, you really need to stitch a lot of crosses so you can see the difference, because well, it also takes a lot of time, because it has so many singles in it. If you ever stitch this, I don't know if you will, but if you ever stitch a design like this with a lot of flowers, a lot of grass, a lot of trees, take under consideration that it will have a lot of singles, especially if you're stitching a head kind of project. It will be not easy, and this is not easy, but I am in love with this project. I so want to finish it because I want to start new ones, and I am going to. I already did one. The next one is coming in the beginning of next week, but that's something that I'm going to show you next week. I'm going to film a separate video about the beginning of a new project next week, and then I guess I will not be spinning the roulette during this week. I'm just going to stitch my long dog, and I'm going to start a new project. I just want to give some love to my new projects. I just want to taste them a little bit, and then I'll add them both to my roulette. Long dog is actually being added this weekend to the roulette because it's already in progress, but I still want to work on it a little bit more before I get a little tired of it, and then I'll be able to just stitch it sporadically while it falls on my in my game. So we'll see about that. basically, I'm going to show you long dog in a second. What I wanted to say. That's about it. So yeah. Anyways, let's see what's happening with the sampler. So, just so you know what I was talking about, this is it. This is long dog sampler, and this is pandemic. Really actual for our days, I guess. It even says here 2020, so I think this is, you know, this is a really new one. It has 365 crosses, over 429 stitches, so it's a big project, but I've already showed you in the last video that I made. I am stitching it on the 25 count. You have already seen the progress last video, but I'm going to just finish this week with it. There you go. Can you see how beautiful this is? Oh my god. I'm going to zoom in. Look at these shimmery crosses. Can you see how they shimmer? Oh god. I love metallic thread. I mean, it is really difficult to stitch with, but my dream was to find a project that I can stitch with metallics, and I finally did. So this is it. It's going to be hard work. Will not work stitching wise because well, I mean, it's all stitched with the same color, but it's going to be hard work because of all these tiny little details. But I'm fine with it. I'm loving it, and I think that the final result will be so beautiful. I'm hoping that you see the shimmer. I mean, it was sunny today, so at sunlight I think that it shimmers beautifully, but I don't know if the camera translates how beautiful these are. So let me try and show you close up. Do you see close up? I don't know. My hands are shaking. But anyways, this is what I've stitched. This is going to be my project for next week, along with the new project that I was telling you about in the last clip. That's something that I'm not going to open right now. I'm going to make a video maybe tomorrow, for the beginning of next week, about the new project, showing you the materials and what it's going to be, and I'm going to start it. So next week will basically be all about new projects. I'm going to stitch this one, and I'm going to stitch the new one that I'm going to stitch. And that's something that that's going to happen next week. I don't think that I'll be playing roulette next week, but both of these projects, the new ones, will be added to my roulette by the end of next week. I will be playing more. I'll keep playing, that's for sure, because I like how my progresses you know, move with that game. But I think that for this week I won't be playing because I just want to focus a little bit on my new stuff. I really want to stitch. Whenever you get a new progress, I think you want to stitch it 24/7, and that's something that's kind of important to me. So that's something that I'm going to do. Okay, and that's about it. So hopefully this video was interesting. Hopefully you like my new project. Hopefully you will like the next one. But I cannot help myself. I have to add more and more. I just have to stitch more. I have so many plans going on that I think that I won't be able to just start them all, but that's fine. Anyways, I am going to finish this video right now. I'm going to say thank you for watching. I love you all. I'm hoping that you enjoyed it. Give me thumbs up, don't forget, it really helps. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.